Well, good morning from Two Happy Children Farm. We got the corn planted, waiting on a couple more weeks before we side dress. So today we're out in the 6115 cultivating the vegetables ground. And so we had an inch of rain about a week ago and an inch a week before that. This land has been deep ripped last fall, fertilized, and then we did a light cultivation to incorporate some prowl. So it's laid over the winter. I'm pretty happy with the weed control from the prowl. It just gave me a little bit of extra time to get in here this spring, so I'm not choked in henbit. And the soil is working really good. We have a heavy clay soil here, so if you work it wrong, you can end up with bricks later down in the season. And you just got to hit it right when it's not too wet and not too dry. On this pass, I'm working as deep as the cultivator will go. It's because I went light last fall, and I just want to get as much of that shattering as I can. My ripping last fall was around 14 inches. And we do that on 30-inch spacing. So I'm trying to get all the shattering I can out of it right now. And then this land's going to lay for a while. We lay the mulch and lay up our vegetables as we go. So what I normally do is I come back with a light cultivation pass, just where we're going to be laying the mulch this next time. You can see it's working really good. That's my huge acre-eating 14-foot John Deere field cultivator. Put new points on the front rank. It's really helping. The back two ranks were in pretty good shape, so I left that alone. And we're eating up 4 or 5 acres an hour here, so enjoying it. Today it's 85 degrees again, and then tomorrow it's going to drop down to I think 70. So we're looking kind of an early spring, but we farm vegetables. It's a little different than farming your field corn, where you're trying to grab every single heat unit you can. Vegetables really reward you when you make sure they have a good day every day. I'm sure field corn does as well, but it's maybe not as obvious. So our vegetables, we like to put them out once the nighttime stays above at least 45. And since we're not direct seeding most of our stuff, we have to start them ahead of time in the greenhouse. So most of our vegetables we're doing on a calendar basis. Our field corn and direct seeded crops we can do on an opportunistic what's the weather doing basis. But if you guess wrong on the vegetables, you're really screwed. I will say that the soil temperatures have been staying warm. We planted green beans 10 days ago, and they've already emerged. So I'm sure most of you guys know that the bean family has to get a warmer soil to emerge and to come up, and green beans are twice as tricky as soybeans. So that's a good sign that the soil is staying warm enough. And it was not a mistake to plant that group of beans. It would be cheap to replant, so I figured I'd just take a shot at it. There you go, update from Two Happy Children Farm. We're moving into the vegetable field. They're saying we'll get 3 inches of rain next week, so we might lay out some mulch now on Thursday, and plant on Monday or Sunday our first field of tomatoes and squash. We just have to watch the forecast for the next couple days. So there you go. Hope you guys are having a safe season, and that's what's happening down here in Texas.